Hello, Gary Crowley here at step 3 of elbow joint pain relief. And we're basically going to do two things here. We're going to release all these muscles along our collarbone, because there's a big nerve plexus that runs up basically all the way down your arm. Sometimes those nerves get yanked down up here and you end up feeling it down in your arm. And we're going to release big muscles in your forearm that can also be kind of yanking on your elbow. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to press under our collarbone and notice any tender spots. And that's a pretty good one for me right there. Out there it's a little tender too. And so you can either press and do the press hold move, which is always good, which I tend to favor, although I like the press pull release as well, because the press pull release, especially if you do the hand on hand on the press pull release, you can actually get a lot of pressure and actually get a really fast result sometimes just by pressing on that hand. When this lower hand doesn't have to work so hard, you can really focus on precision, and you can press, pull, release, press, pull, release, press, pull, release. And as you can see, I do it kind of fast because I've been doing it for 22 years. Basically, you're just pressing, pulling, releasing on that tender tissue, and if you're paying attention, you'll feel it let go a little bit each time you do that, and over a minute or so, you can get this whole section released. That is step 1, and basically it's your subclavius, your pec major, kind of pec minor in here, coracobrachialis muscle, but you don't need to know any of that. So that is step 3A. Step 3B, we want to release the deep muscles in your mid forearm, just because they're powerful and sometimes they can yank inappropriately on your elbow. So we're gonna below I tell you to sit in a chair or get a nice firm pillow on your lap. This is a yoga bolster. But basically, and I love this, I do this myself a lot because I use my hands a lot. But basically, you're going to take the basically 2 inches of your forearm, not your elbow. So not your elbow, because that just hurts. But the end of your forearm, and you're going to press it in the middle of your other forearm. Make sure you can see this. You're going to press it here, and then you're going to open and close your hand. And then you move down a little bit. There's some tender spots there. You can even torque your hand a little bit. But you're just pressing, and again, you're not using the point of your elbow. You're pressing with your forearm, almost like a rolling pin, but you're pressing, holding, pulling, or you can kind of press, pull, release with that as well. Different positions. But actually, if you just press, hold, move, and then press, hold, move, and opening and closing, it's kind of the main motion that I like to do. And that is step 3B. It feels, I actually need this work, that's why I keep doing it, sorry. So that is step 3B. Now that you're end of steps 1, 2, and 3, I encourage you to do a self-assessment. Notice 1, what seemed to work the best to relieve your pain, in case you need to do it in the future. Number 2, if you still have any pain left, or even if you don't, go back to those areas that were really tight that could use a little more release. Spend a little more time there so that basically that joint, that elbow joint, can have all the freedom it needs to function for a long, long time without being in pain. Thank you, and I look forward to hearing how it goes.